Most people don't know that they can do it, but you can actually mirror your iPhone or Android phone to your stereo using its backup camera input, if it has one. And then you can use your stereo's Bluetooth to stream the audio at the same time, since a backup camera input is just a video input and cannot accept audio.
With the dash. I left you a link in the reply for that, Beyonce. Go ahead and do that.
Otherwise, you would just be mirroring your screen with no audio, which is kind of pointless. I guess maybe you can use it for navigation apps, but really, what's the point?
Today and gave me an error saying miswiring DC offset error.
But you can't do this without a little help. Let's start with the iPhones and Android USB-C devices. Android users, there is a difference between the old micro USB port and the new USB-C port. Make sure yours is USB-C for this connection. I'll show you micro USB mirroring after on an LG Stylo. We tested an iPhone 6 and an iPhone 10 as backup, as well as an Android Galaxy S9 Plus, which is USB-C. For these devices, you'll need the Beuler BU-HDMIV adapter, which accepts an HD source via its HDMI port and sends the AV signal to the new source with RCA AV cables. You'll connect its video output to the stereo's backup camera input. Normally, you'd also use the red and white audio outputs for a screen mirror, but instead, connect your phone to the stereo's Bluetooth. You can do that at any time. Connect your phone to the BU-HDMIV's HDMI port. For iPhone, you'll need a Lightning Digital AV adapter with an HDMI cable. And for Android USB-C, you'll only need the Beuler BU-CHDMI, which is an HDMI and USB cable, which connects to your Android's USB-C port. The BU-HDMIV also needs to be powered using a USB port. Some stereos don't really react well to the USB power connection in their ports, especially pigtails. You may need to use a separate USB port or adapter. This isn't an exact science, people, alright? Finally, go into your stereo's backup camera source and you'll be mirrored.
Since 2009 with my Creed Greatest Hits Deluxe album, so they're kind of pointless today. You can set fire to every CD on the planet right now.
Switching to the Bluetooth source shows the audio playing.
Sunlight and off-access viewing. You'll notice right away that
if you haven't already connected Bluetooth, don't forget to.
Said error. Is there any possible solution to fix this problem?
Again, this connection is for an iPhone or USB-C Android device. Netflix, Waze, Google Maps, YouTube, everything works. Whatever comes up on your phone's screen will come up on the stereo. There's a very mild lip sync delay, maybe a couple milliseconds, but it's barely noticeable.
You can set fire to every CD on the planet right now, I wouldn't bat an eye. And because it has, Johnny, you're gonna wanna make sure that you ground the unit to a negative 12 volt DC power supply. You might have
if a warning comes up, ground or bypass the parking brake. But warning, that is a safety hazard. We got this same connection to work with our LG Stylo, which has the older micro USB ports. Instead of the Beuler BU-HDMIV, you need to use either the Beuler SPA300 or SPA400, which use a source via USB to transfer the AV signal with its RCA cables to the new source. These are powered via ground and accessories, so just connect it to the stereo's wiring harness. With the Beuler SPA, you have to enable USB debugging mode on Android devices in developer mode in the settings. Connect your micro USB Android device and you'll be mirrored. We're using an LG Stylo. As well as connect Bluetooth for audio transfer, same as before.
Let's start off with some questions. On a Pioneer double din the AVH1300 Next Beyonce Knowles.
The connection works great, audio transfers well, hardly a lip sync delay at all. An iPhone can also be used with the SPA300 or 400 with a USB connection. The only downside with the SPAs is copyright video will not work. YouTube works fine, but apps like Netflix and Hulu will not. Just to reemphasize, there are no guarantees here, people. This could be radio dependent and may need a little tinkering, but we got an iPhone 6, iPhone 10, Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus via USB-C, and LG Stylo via micro USB to work mirroring the screen with simultaneous audio streaming via Bluetooth. If you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them below, but be sure to go to qualitymobilevideo.com to get all of your car audio and video gear with us today. Links are in the bio for all of these adapters and cables. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and click that like button. If you hate it, click the dislike button. Subscribe to our channel if you're new, and thanks for watching.